All right,
Why
that
do you
was a
guys
funny
always
one.
laugh? What's so funny? I don't get it.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
it away, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, hello and welcome everyone to another Rad 3 video. My name is Jason.
Yeah, I'm Steve. And what do you got?
It's like
Wait.
the Brady Bunch, wrong way.
Here we
Zacharuna.
Chaz.
And I'm Lou, live from Florida.
All right, so no need to show
Oh,
off.
Florida.
Live from Florida.
Is that age, location, sex?
No, it's live from Florida. We don't need to
It's
go into
live.
any particulars. It's not necessary.
All right. Well, who picked the ride?
I did.
Chazzy? Yeah. Tell
Jazza
everybody
did.
about it.
Outstanding.
Tell
I
everybody what we're
picked
doing.
Journey into Imagination, starring the lovely Figment.
Well,
Because we've never done it before.
So what the Figment?
Yeah,
What the Figment? Yeah, that's what we're repping today. What
Yep.
the Figment?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've done a lot in Disney World.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've never
And that's
Although
about to
this is
change,
the-
everyone. That's about to change.
Well,
It's
this
okay.
is the second version of the Figment ride, which isn't as good, anywhere near as good as the first version of it. It's still awesome.
Well, until
Really?
the third version comes out, we're stuck with
So
it.
this is
which
the-
we might get a third version.
So this is the current version
Yes.
of Journey into Imagination with Figment, right?
Yeah.
The one
Am
that
I
we
gonna
could go
like
to
this?
EPCOT tonight and we could go on.
It's
Yeah.
got a fart joke in it, Steve. You're going to love it.
Right.
Oh, perfect.
Not the one with Mr. Eric Idle.
No, this is Eric Idle is in the current one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was from a year ago. This
Ah,
video.
very good.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I've ever rode this, even when I was there like 20 years ago or whatever.
It's a go-to for me for Epcot. It was like the
Absolutely.
third ride I rode. I rode Spaceship Earth, and then I went to do Soaring, and then I did the Figment straight like after.
Wait a minute. So you didn't go on Living with the Land after Soaring?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Are you? I mean, you're going to look me in the eye, and you're going to say that no, I didn't go on Living with the Land. No, you.
He
can,
doesn't
you can,
do anything correctly, Lewis. He went in
you
the
can let
wrong
me
way.
jerk right off.
To
I-
Galaxy's Edge, for crying out
It's
loud.
okay. It's okay. No, there's no
I-
judgment here.
No, I did Spaceship Earth, Living with the Land, Soaring,
Thank
and
you.
it
then I
wasn't
went
the
and then I went to Journey
Thank
Journey
you.
into Imagination.
That's all I asked.
Mm-hmm.
Give the
That's that
ride the
nature
respect.
boat
it-
ride again, right?
Of course, it's one of my favorites.
Living with the Land is the best ride there. in the entire
Absolutely,
park,
absolutely.
beyond the shadow of a
100%.
doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Jay.
Absolutely.
I don't think I want to go over there. If Living with the Land is the best ride there, I don't want to go.
It's
Rewind is the best
Don't
ride.
approach
By
chain Living at Land.
purists considered to be the best ride in the park because it's the only ride that has not changed from opening day to the present.
Oh yeah,
The
and
only
it's
ride in the entire park.
and it's the whole point of edutainment. It's the whole aspect of what Epcot was in the first
It
place.
fills the mission of education and entertainment at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
So the
it's
best
definitely
ride.
the most educational ride at Epcot. Like it is.
Oh, 100%.
You can't
And
deny
the
it.
fruit and veg go to the
I can't
Harvest
imagine
Grill.
doing it.
Right.
Like,
Educational
what
ride.
else can you do?
Pirates.
That's
That's a good
educational.
educational ride.
Cosmic Rewind's quite educational. It teaches you about the Big Bang.
Yeah, I was going to say the best ride now is probably Cosmic Rewind.
At Epcot, yes, I would agree with that statement.
Absolutely. I like Living with the Land, though.
I love it.
Mm.
It's
We
my
always
favorite
ride it.
attraction. So
We
yeah,
always ride it
Yeah.
at least once.
once. Every time I go on it at least 5 times.
Mm.
At least
Fair.
5.
Yeah, no.
Well, okay, a little bit aside. I mean, I'm not trying to steal anybody's thunder here. Look, Living with the Land is cool because it has like a whole bunch of elements from the WRE. And that's why I love it so much because it has the WRE elements in the attraction that make it special. And that's why you go because you're like, oh, the bison. I know where those ones were supposed to go with the WRE.
Yeah.
Tell the people what that means.
Right. Western River Expedition. Everybody. Sorry.
Yeah.
The coolest ride never made.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad they could put that in a new park somewhere.
They could put it
connect
in
with,
Magic
like,
Kingdom if they wanted to.
a Big
They got
Thunder
more than
and-
enough land.
you know.
And that would give something to Steve to look at while he was riding on the Walt Disney World Railroad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you
I'm
go.
just saying.
There you
I'm just
go.
saying.
Yeah.
It gives Steve something to look at while he's like
Yeah.
slinging around the park at about 14 kilometers an hour.
I just saw a video of what was that? They were doing something. Oh, they got the cranes or something like that for Big Thunder, right?
Yes.
And the train goes right by there, so you get to see the cranes. You get to see all the junk that's on the left-hand side of the park. Of what I think I believe that's going to be like a staging area or where they're going to put all the track or whatever, because they're redoing
Well, yeah,
the
it is.
track.
It's the construction station area. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but
That's
that,
what it looks like. They're going to be
that
doing.
crane might be for the villain stuff too, because they're
Right.
starting to dig that
Oh,
area.
are they really? Okay.
Right. They've
Yeah.
already broke ground.
So
Okay.
I don't think that train's going to be running the whole time. Like they're gonna,
Oh no.
they have to
No.
redirect that. So
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
I
not
mean, come
gonna
on. The thing was
see
closed for 3
There's
years.
nothing to
before,
do on that
so-
train anyway.
I know,
It's
so-
no big deal.
So it's like it's no big loss. Like we get it. And as Steve says, it's the most boring railroad in the system.
yeah, but
I don't know. Paris's one's pretty boring.
yeah, but if you were able to go there, then at least you would see them making stuff.
Yeah.
Actually,
That would be the
Also,
most
what you're saying
entertaining
is
part
it's
of the
bringing
ride.
excitement because you get to see the construction in progress
Yeah.
as you ride the rails from Frontierland Station to
nothing.
Tomorrowland Station.
Yeah, and then you get off.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
I'll admit, like they need the Primeval World diorama. They need the Grand Canyon diorama. They need that. I
They
agree
need-
with you.
They need
110%.
stuff to look at, is what they need. Not
Yeah.
Well,
plants.
we're working on that. That's what
and
the villain land is
trees.
for.
Now, if they
That's
had
what-
like
that's what
live
the
gators
enhanced-
or something,
That's what the enhanced Big
I'll
Thunder
be on
Mountain
that
Railroad's
ride.
for.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
There is live gators.
yeah, I know, but you never see them.
There should be a little animal
Yeah.
kingdom section that the train goes through, so you can see
Yeah, there
animals.
you go.
It's nowhere near the park.
All I'm gonna say is if you take the Liberty Bell at dusk and you go around the far side of Tom Sawyer Island, if you look real close at the banks of the rivers of America, you will see the glowing eyes of a very large crocodilian. You will see it. They are
For
there.
the time being.
Yeah, until they fill it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not getting filled in. We had this talk already.
Oh, they're not?
It's
No,
not getting filled in at the moment.
it's not. There was a riot. The rioters won. Disney lost. It's not getting filled in.
So they
I thought they
canceled
just
the whole
delayed
thing?
it.
They've pulled the plug. They're going to put Cars Land somewhere else.
Huh, I didn't hear
Yeah.
about that.
No, me
Yes.
neither.
They're gonna put it at
I mean,
Epcot.
look, all I'm going to say is, I mean, from everything I've been following on the farce that is Cars Land at Magic Kingdom, and that was that literally somebody big, like on the board, made an announcement saying, "Now we're good, thanks." Due to guest response to the announcement, we decided not to, and they announced that at Brazil D23,
Oh,
like formally.
Oh.
I must have missed
Now,
that.
granted, my Portuguese isn't as good as English, but I
pretty sure
do
they're
have,
speaking
you know,
English.
Yannick's translator, and that's how I did it.
Why is there a D23 in Brazil? So,
Because you got a bunch of Disney maniacs in Brazil, and the rumor has it that if the WDC is going to build a park in the Southern Hemisphere, Brazil's the place they want to build it,
Oh, okay.
not Argentina,
Okay. Hmm.
not Australia, not New Zealand. They want to build it in Brazil.
Antarctica.
Yeah, right.
There's only one land there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Penguin Land.
It's
Do
frozen.
you
Frozen.
understand how expensive it would be to build a theme park on the bottom of the world?
Yeah, you just wouldn't do it.
You fall off.
More money than Disney has. I'll tell you that.
Oh shit! It is flat.
No, but enough gabbing. I mean, please let's get to Shaz's video
Let's get
and
to
do
it.
this.
Yeah,
do
because
this
she's already zoned out and texting
Yeah,
on her
she's like
phone.
She's
screaming.
like texting.
I was looking up to see the news about the updated plans. They've not said they're not doing it, but they haven't said they are. They've just updated the plans.
Updated it to what?
It doesn't say. It just says that they've updated plans.
We've updated it.
Yeah. Yes, I see you, Swift. Yes, very good. What do you want?
All right, let's get to the video.
Let's do it.
Is this LMG bids?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to
I've never
Chris with a
seen
K.
Yeah.
Why does it
5
need a
minutes.
lightning ray?
This looks very like 90s.
Yeah.
It is.
very 90s.
Very-
That's
It is
why
very 90s. Yeah.
you couldn't get more 90s if you tried.
Absolutely not.
Flubber.
That
There's some cool Easter eggs that I noticed this in here as well when I was walking around. Like I didn't realize that there was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Flubber in here the first time, and I was like, yes, two of my favorite,
that guy.
two of my favorite movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all connected.
it's a weird cue.
Yeah, it's like you're walking through like a science
A
lab,
warehouse.
Yeah.
like a music, like a
Yeah, it is. It's
Science
and there's supposed to be
warehouse.
scientists' offices either side
Yeah.
of the thing.
Right now, it's like
Like, yeah, all of
Nickelodeon.
like Medvale College.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Except in like wild colors.
Yeah, it is purple is and the floor. Look at the
And with a,
That's the color of somebody.
Yeah.
hello.
Hello, Mr. Cast member.
that was Figment's in the light. You can't
When
see
did
him.
this
'cause you're
when did
not
this ride open?
This current iteration, 2002.
Okay.
There we go.
Wait, this is familiar.
Drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing.
Oh, they must have. Chris must have filmed this in 2002 because people are still wearing masks.
On your tour, you'll see how
Yeah,
five
that's what I was saying. This
can
can't be
help
from like
capture
last
your
year.
imagination.
Right.
Can I go
It says last year.
Absolutely not. This is one
Unless
of
he
my studies,
re-released
the
it.
Figment of imagination.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight. Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you're
Like
not
Peter
interfering
Pan.
with the tour. Our first
Wait,
stop is the
And
sound lab.
Eric Idle sure still looks young there.
Testing your hearing.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
yeah.
And he looks about 12.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's called Disney magic.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What? This is odd. And hello?
Those are the panels you need for your room, Zach.
Yeah. Yeah.
They told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not
Oh,
about
he hasn't
listening with
reached
your
Christmas
ears.
jumper
It's
on.
about listening with your imagination.
For Christmas, he has a Christmas jumper on.
My train of
Goes,
thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo!
It's your train going
Next
by.
stop, imagination.
Who's the
For
voice of
every
Figment?
sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing.
Good question, I don't know.
And each of us imagine different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Dave Gold. He's one of the Muppets.
Continuing now, if I may.
Oh,
in
okay.
our scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision.
Well, so it actually stops and you have to actually watch stuff.
You can see
Yeah.
things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the
Imagination.
bouncing figment.
One spark of light. Then watch the rising.
You're not in time, Zach. Come on.
What?
There's more to sight than meets the eye.
Oh, it's such a good song.
Now, this is a great song because the Sherman Brothers, God rest right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, here's the stupid
The optical
That's so
illusion.
cool.
thing they use on 3-4 rides.
Oh, look, it's the fart bit.
Our research shows that smells
Vanilla and coffee.
trigger the imagination.
Chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
Come into play.
Now, what would be really cool is if they had an yellow or orange lower in here.
Always a good time to use your
But that's just me.
imagination. So let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win one.
Stuff things, actually. Like a really smacking smell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One lovely sniff can be appealing. You're finally fine.
Yeah, it smells like dank cannabis. Good time.
Sounds like the 90s.
Stinking smell. I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
This is still on a track though, right? It's not track.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the track, yeah.
Upside down.
That would be an early trackless ride.
You had all day.
No, Ratatouille was the first practice, right?
Actually, no. The other Ellen ride was trackless.
Oh,
That
it's
is the one.
the one that was
Yeah,
in
but
the
Universe of
garden
Energy,
building.
second iteration was trackless. Yeah.
Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it me? More than you can imagine. That's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain's open house.
I moved my head up.
Yeah.
It must be
Yeah,
weird
look
in
at
real
the
life.
ceiling in this one, Jay.
Yeah, look at the ceilings now, Jay. Look, this is how a ceiling should be done.
Yeah.
No, it's too much. Yeah, but at least you can't see where the black one is.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
I wouldn't mind if they just painted all the ceiling black and then light it up.
That's how our minds create creation.
I think that the Imagineers that did this through a lot of the restoration
Those magic sparks.
and what Trump did with not Fairy Tale, 1975.
You got a
Yeah.
wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. Well, thank you very much.
Look, this is supposed to look all high tech because it was like
Yeah,
nice.
it was the 90s, yeah.
Imagination works the
Those are the
best
discs
when
my
it's
brother
set
used to
right.
fix.
You said it, Doc.
I picture War Games.
Oh, tape discs?
Yeah. They were magnetic. A lot of props in this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's very, very, there's a lot to look at.
Yeah.
This bit creeps me out a little bit, not gonna lie.
Being,
So Eric Gardner's in the moon.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that.
This is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the Tower of Terror old version.
And now we invite you to set your imaginations free in the image works.
Hooray! Let's go play.
Image Works is
That's a weird exit.
It kicks you out. Oh, he's not going to show it. It kicks you out into the Image Works, which is a place that's got interactive stuff.
had.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's got interactive stuff in it.
Still got it there, yeah.
Not like
Still got
it
it there.
used to be.
Yeah, you can touch things. You can do music by batting things. You can jump around on stuff to
The
make-
bubbles,
Yeah.
the pin board.
Kids love
all
it.
that.
Well, I'm big people.
Yeah.
But it's fun in there.
Yeah.
The video
Sam
palette.
always rolls her eyes at me whenever we walk through there because I'm like, no.
There's that little kid again.
Is that
touching stuff?
Is that old stuff, or has it ever been updated?
Yeah, it still has a crank to start a car.
It's not like mega modern, but it's like it's fun.
It's like from the 90s.
Retrospective.
Well, no, not from the 90s. Its right iteration is 2000.
Early 2000s, yeah. Early 2000s.
Okay.
When touchscreen was all the rage and nobody knew
Yeah,
what
it's like
was gonna happen with it.
interventions for us, Jake.
Yeah.
When we went in interventions all the time.
Right over there at America Sings.
Yep, exactly.
Carousel Theater.
Yeah.
Right.
That I thought that was the coolest thing is they had the webcams there, and you can actually talk to people over at Walt Disney World. And I thought
Oh wow,
that was,
that's cool.
yeah, that was really cool.
It's where I saw like the first like big like HD TV. You know?
Flat screen TV. It was actually above a fireplace, and it had a picture of like some flowers or whatever. And then I'm like, well, what's this? And then I see Mitsubishi on the bottom. I'm like, wait, what? It's a TV. First time ever seeing a flat screen TV like that. Yeah, it was pretty neat. Well, that was a fun ride, I guess. I think it's better if you're there.
Yeah. I think there's a lot to look at that you can't.
There's a lot. There's a lot to look at.
Yeah.
But it's,
there's a lot to look at. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it is cute, and they won't ever. There was rumors that they were going to get rid of it, but because like Figment is like the EPCOT mascot.
EPCOT's mascot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's on. They use him in all the festivals. He's like EPCOT's promotional being.
Yeah,
they won't ever get rid of that ride because there'd be a riot.
Well,
they need to update it.
I mean, the big debate with Figment and just in general is to bring the Dreamfinder back. That's always been the topic of discussion.
That was the original version.
That was the original. It was like the guy that was with Figment in the beginning. He wore like a purple suit, top hat, and he was like fantastic. He was
a ginger. He had a ginger, big ginger
beard. Yeah,
not like
is
this
there a
little
video
white
on
piece
that?
of garbage right here, but no, it was like bright ginger. Yes.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
This was in 1982.
I was going to say,
so from like 1982 to like 19.
I doubt if there's any videos on there.
1998, when the first iteration stopped, and then in like, I guess in 1998 to like 2001, they had the Journey into Your Imagination, which is when Eric Idle first starts working with the Disney company, and then the 2002 to the present, again, Journey into Imagination with Figment, which is the current iteration. And then like in 2020, they modified Figment's audio animatronic.
Yeah.
Which is like the last update they did.
One of the Dreamfinder animatronics is actually the mayor in Phantom Manor in Paris.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's like cooler than the geese that got moved over to Star Tours.
No, it's not. I like those little droids.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying it's cooler than for the Dreamfinder to be packed up in Florida and shipped, over to France and then unpacked and then reprogrammed and redressed and then put into Phantom Manor. I mean, that's pretty cool.
So what kind of ride vehicles do you call this?
Whereas our two geese literally moved from Carousel Theater up to Glendale, got modded, got sent back down to DLRA, and got put literally less than 100 meters from their starting location.
Yeah. I like it when they tell their little jokes and stuff when they're
the geese, right?
Yeah, the geese.
Right.
Yeah.
I think these would be considered omni movers, right?
Yes, it's an omni mover.
No, they're not, because they're not one continuous vehicle.
But they're.
Well, I mean, the official description says it's an omni mover.
It directs you to what you want to see.
Yeah,
because
so
it moves in
Guardians
an
of the Galaxy, but
omnidirectional.
that's not an omni mover.
It is. It's an omni coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first omnicoaster ever like that's ever been built.
That,
Because it moves you in the direction of what you want to see, and
Right.
rather than your traditional kind of like other kind of dark rides where it's just one like Pirates, it's just one continuous kind of.
Yeah. I don't think the continuous non-stopping like the People Mover or Haunted Mansion is classified as omnimover. It's the fact that it rotates you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what Wikipedia says about the ride statistics. It says vehicle type modified omnimover.
It's modified. Okay, it's modified.
Because it's bigger.
It's like, I think it's got
it's
5.
Yeah, how many
3 or
vehicles
4?
are attached to each other? Like
It's
3
not
vehicles
many,
attached.
3 or 4. So you can have like 8 people in a car, or well, more.
Yeah,
7, 3 in the front, 4 in the back.
Yeah.
And then it all turns to point where they want you to
where the action's going on. Right.
Yeah. And is the track the same? I couldn't see the track very good.
Yeah, I didn't see much, but I saw
like a little train track. It's not like
it's nothing spectacular. It's
just a single bar that it follows.
Well, single rail, yes.
Yeah, single rail. Yeah,
single rail.
Okay.
Does it say how many like per hour people did it move?
Oh, you mean the rate?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So did they ever sell that vehicle? It's a die cast.
No,
probably not.
Come on, Disney, make those vehicles die casting, sell it to us.
I know, that's the stuff we
Take
want.
my money. Yes.
Yeah.
For the adults that want toys for all the vehicles, attraction vehicles.
I was going to say the only thing I've seen with vehicles is Funko Pops, and I think it was a Disney World 50th and
I
50th.
I have the Space Mountain Funko Pop.
Yeah, there was a Space Mountain one. There was a Railroad one. There was a People Mover one as well. And the ones
the 3. So there's like 3 people movers. Yeah.
I think.
But I want an actual die cast with no character, nothing. I just want the actual ride vehicle or attraction vehicle, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this big. A mile.
Not the size of your submarine.
Are you sure you don't want it smaller, Steve? Yeah, submarine size.
Not submarine size.
I want at least 10 times bigger than this.
You want everything you do.
I want to put it in my hand and this is it.
Yeah. No, they need to make stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably
Come
speed
on.
models you can do, but
Yeah, I want a die-cast model of, they make die-cast cars, models of like the Mustang or Ferrari or whatever.
Yeah.
Make it for an attraction vehicle.
even better, put it on like the track and give you like a little.
Yeah, like a piece of a road with the track on it.
Yeah, so it's on there, like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I got my when I went to the Spruce Goose, they were selling a piece of like airstrip with a plane on it, something like that.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
It was a die-cast. I forgot the name of the plane. It's the 4-prop plane. Wasn't the Spruce Goose. The Spruce Goose model was plastic.
Yeah, I don't remember what our other plane.
Okay, theoretically, I just had to do the math on this. Theoretically, 1,120 persons per hour.
Per hour.
It's quite a people chewer, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Is that? And how long is usually the line there? Is it long or not long anymore?
The
line's minimal.
Minutes in duration.
Yeah.
If Epcot's on a really busy day, it may get as long as half an hour, but Epcot has to be rammed for Figment to get half an hour.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Normally it's a walk on.
How long did I wait? I think I waited. Epcot was quite busy in the afternoon when I went, but it was about 10-minute wait, probably about that. But it was posting like 15 minutes, but it was about 10.
I have never ever had to wait in a line. I've always walked on
straight in.
Epcot when I went, it was because it was jam packed. I think when I went, it was quite busy. So, but
You went in the summer, so yeah.
2 rides were down though when I was there. Frozen went down, and then Ratatouille went down as well. So that obviously affected the funneling of the
Yes,
ride, park and stuff. Yeah.
They were stupid.
Yeah, and then
They were
and
stupid.
then,
No, it's either
yeah.
one or the other. You can't have both down.
Yeah.
Well, they
And
break.
then when
Ratatouille breaks all the time because of the.
And then when
Yeah,
Ratatouille came back up about an hour and a half later, it was a 50-minute wait.
Oh yeah.
I remember
wow.
Kenny was saying one time where almost like half the rides were down.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah.
A lot of the Epcot rides are either screen-based, 3D-based, or some other complicated thing based. So they always all break at once.
Yeah.
What's the ride that's in the ball?
Spaceship Earth.
Oh,
The history of man's
It's roller
communication.
coaster.
Mm-hmm. We thank the Phoenicians for being able to read.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So many great scenes from there.
It's like a history lesson. It's actually really cool.
It is such a cool ride.
It's a story of man's communication.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Did we have that as a ride through? Did someone pick that for a ride?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because we talked about the burning. We talked about the burning of Rome and how
computers is great.
Rome burning,
It's been updated since like the mid 70s.
It was supposed
Oh,
to.
really?
When they got,
It's really, it's funny.
The only thing that's been updated is the narration, isn't it?
Yeah.
The narration is
It used to be Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons. Now it's
Yeah.
Dame Judi Dench.
And remember, we did that big old tirade about how Jeremy Irons was the best one to do it.
Oh yeah.
No, I remember because we went on like a tangent for like 30 minutes just talking about Jeremy Irons' Disney World.
Oh my God, yeah, and about how great his voice was and how you'd like
About
him
how
to narrate the
about just
story
how
of your life.
He was like Mr. England. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As far as like the English voice that anyone could understand.
Mm.
Yeah, not like my voice where you need a translator apparently.
oh, Michael Klein.
You know what? If we put you on Spaceship Earth, I guarantee everybody's going to figure it out.
See?
You replace Dame Judy, I'm sure everybody figure it out.
Communication has been made better.
It's been made better over years.
I said better earlier, and it freaked you out.
Like, who are you?
To be fair, though, if I went proper Northern, no one would be able to understand because I'm
I would struggle to understand you, let alone any Americans, Zack. Come on. I really hope that they update Figment because he is incredibly cute.
He does need an update.
Well,
he does. Like
that's the thing is, and I agree with Shaz and Zack 110%. Is they need to make him a Gen 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is a perfect candidate for Gen 6 upgrade.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
To where he would be
if they were to, you guys are
make it trackless as well.
Yeah, so I was going to say, you guys want to update that ride? What would you do to update that ride?
Again,
Figment
would become
change the
Gen 6.
scenes and stuff like that, or just
animatronic
and the ride vehicle?
I'd turn it trackless, honestly. Get rid of the track and have it follow the same path, but
they need to update the story again.
Yeah, because Eric Idle is not like.
I don't think they'll ever make that.
You know what? Zack's
doesn't
100% on this
room to
one.
room.
We get rid of Eric and we put Terry Gilliam in, and then we add a little of his zaniness. That would make it cool as balls.
Yeah.
It would be like Brazil, but the ride. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
We get Jonathan Pryce to narrate that shit. Pardon my language. We would get Jonathan Pryce to narrate the attraction.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And Jonathan Pryce has already worked with Disney with his work with the Pirates of the Caribbean series.
Yeah.
As Governor Swan, right? So we already got Jonathan on board with this one. This would totally rock.
Yeah. Come on, Disney, make it happen.
Because Terry Gilliam would direct that.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. There you go.
I want my ride vehicles
I don't think anyone's ready for Brazil Figment style, yeah?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course. Then we could do like homages to like other Terry Gilliam films. Time Bandits, Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Wow,
Fear and Loathing with Las Vegas with Johnny Depp, another Disney legend. I mean, we could do this all night. This would be outstanding.
He did that Imaginarium with Dr. Parnassus or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you talk about Terry Gilliam directed the film? Absolutely, he did. Mm-hmm. And that means you can memorialize Heath Ledger, something that Warner Brothers didn't do at Six Flags.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about them? How about them apples, Warner Brothers? Yeah, read my lips. We're going to memorialize it.
I love how enthusiastic he is. Whenever you have
in other words,
yeah,
GTFO, Warner Brothers, you'll be all right.
Whenever you have this idea, you
light up.
Yeah, you become like this other person. You're just like all huge. And
it's because I'm inspired. It's because I'm inspired.
It's fueled with inspiration.
No, it's cool.
I mean, I'm telling you, no, Terry Gilliam is that kind of force in my life. He inspires the heck out of me. Talk about imagination. Yeah, you darn right. That's Terry Gilliam all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, because then we can start incorporating all sorts of just cool Terry Gilliam stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't deny it. I mean, at least my British friends understand you cannot deny the correct creative genius that is Terry Gilliam. You can't deny it.
Oh no.
I mean, he's the best. I mean, I'm sure that both Jason and Steve understand the creative genius that is Terry Gilliam as well. I mean, y'all seen 12 Monkeys, right? Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis, right? He directed that. And that film was brilliant.
Yeah, dude, no, there's a lot of stuff I love. Like you said,
and I'm sure you love Time Bandits too. Yeah. Who doesn't love Time Bandits?
Everybody.
I tell you what, all you folks watching
I've
at home,
actually seen that. I just don't remember.
Write in the comments why you don't like Time Bandits. And I'll refute every point, line by line by line. I'm ready to do that one. Yeah, that is a hill I'm ready to die. There you go.
I do want to compare this. We're talking about, upgrading the animatronic, and
yeah, sure.
We can't take that away because it's the icon of the park. So
yeah.
It took us how long to get an actual Mickey Mouse ride? And that's
not even Mickey Mouse ride.
Yeah, it's a goofy ride.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly fair, Jason and Steve, to be perfectly fair, there is Mickey's PhilharMagic, which has been going on since opening day at Magic Kingdom.
But that's like an animation. That's not really.
But it is an audio animatronic. It's not Mickey audio animatronic. I mean, granted, it's not like
it's not a ride though. That's what I meant.
It's a show, agreed, but it's still his image and likeness as an audio animatronic, as opposed to Goofy's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios.
It's definitely Goofy's Runaway Railway.
Oh, absolutely.
But Disneyland did not have PhilharMagic, and actually Disneyland still does not. But I'm talking about how long did it take Disneyland, the original park, which is all based on Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. So you're talking literally just shy, 68 years or 58 years, or no, 68 years. 68 years to do it.
Yeah,
I still think it's funny how when Disneyland opened, it wasn't Mickey Mouse; it was Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
that was because he was afraid.
She was the it girl. She was the it girl.
Well, and then he was afraid to use Mickey Mouse because if it failed, then there would be his whole thing is gone.
Yeah.
You got to roll them dice, baby. You got to roll them dice. Come on, 7. Come on, 11. Come on, 7. Come on, 11. Darn right. And I mean, Walt was a gambler. We've already seen that with the 1937, 1938 motion picture classic, feature-length animated masterpiece that is Snow White. Right? He banked the whole company on that Joker, and he triumphed. He triumphed over all those jerks that said he was going to eat his shirt.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He proved the whole world wrong that the world was hungry for feature film-length animated films.
And Walt provided.
He took out like a second and third mortgage and
cashed in his life insurance.
Yeah, and all the funding from ABC.
Yeah,
just to make the park, and then that all works. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy you now."
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, the whole "we're gonna buy you" didn't happen until like
I know
20 years after he was gone.
Like it's just funny how that works, though. You know.
Oh,
Like,
you mean the turn of
back
fate?
and
Right.
twofold. You know,
Right.
20-fold at that point. I don't know.
Well, you kind of know that that's what Bob Iger wanted. He wanted that bad because that's where he got started. Was at an ABC affiliate in what was it, Pennsylvania? You know what I mean? Way back in 1973. So you know that Bob Iger wanted to own ABC one of these days.
Yeah.
And now
I mean, there's little snippets like you can see archival footage of Bob Iger reading the news, like back in the 70s, back when he was like nothing, and like you could even see it then. Like he had like a dream, and his dream was to own ABC. It's kind of weird.
I'm gonna buy that company, and then I'm gonna make Disney
Run it to the ground.
And then I'm going to buy every media conglomerate in the world and dig a hole for half of them.
Yeah. We don't want to see Disney fail. You know, bring that point.
No,
up.
I don't want to see Disney fail at all.
When
I'll
they
be the first.
upgrade it.
No, we
I'll
all
be the
love
first
Disney.
champion.
Yeah.
You just need to fix the company.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and that starts with getting rid of him. But okay.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah, but they've
Alright.
got to get rid of him and put somebody else in that's not
So,
going to be
Steve,
another him.
knows what they're doing.
Here's a question for Steve. Since you've
Sure.
seen the video, right? What do you think would make the experience better? What would make the experience better for you?
It would make me want to ride it.
Yes.
Yeah,
You don't want to
I
write it
like-
right now?
and I already wrote it just now. So. No, I
That's nice.
would. Well, first of all, paint different colors. I don't like those colors at all. The purple
What's wrong with
of the
the
walls.
They hurt your eyes.
I know Figment is purple, so that's fine. Keep him.
It looks
purple.
better when you're in it compared to what it does on a
Yeah,
video.
so I
Agreed.
know it's difficult to do, but like Lewis said, the animatronics maybe update each scene because some of it looks you could tell is
Very
Dated.
dated. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's still got a
So-
dial phone for it. You know.
Well, yeah.
He's got a rotary phone.
You got a problem with the rotary phone, Chaz?
Yeah.
I love
I don't know,
a rotary.
and maybe like so Zach said, keeping the same track, making it trackless. I don't think they're ever going to make that trackless because it doesn't do much. It just
No.
follows
No.
a path.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
So
you're gonna
if
make it
it were-
trackless, it should be a whole other thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they'd only
So
do it.
then
They'd only
make
do
the
it trackless
rooms-
like that. I think if they put screens in, and that would
or
ruin
make
the
more
fact that it's
rooms
physical.
for
Yeah.
it, for it to go.
Well-
in. It's Walt Disney World is huge. I mean, Epcot, they have like
Well, you
Ton
guys,
of
you guys
room,
know how big the show building
think.
is, right? For
It's
the
massive.
attraction,
Yeah, it's quite big, isn't
the
it?
show building for the attraction. It's flipping huge, right? So really, if you turned it trackless, you'd be able to literally fill in all that space with like props and cues and like points of interest.
That's
And then the modified Omni mover would be able to turn and actually face these points of interest throughout the length and width of the attraction.
so you said something right there with more props. In parts of that ride, there's like hardly anything in there on
Like
certain
dead
scenes.
space, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And like behind you is a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least
So
in
the bit
Haunted
you're not
Mansion,
facing is just like literally a
nothing back
black
there.
painted wall.
Yeah, it's
Right,
just
it's
a,
like-
yeah,
it's
it's
like-
just a void.
It's like
yeah.
our small world at Magic Kingdom. Exactly. I agree 110%.
see, like at least at Haunted Mansion, it's dark, but they do
Yeah.
put certain little things here and there behind
Right.
you because that's
Yeah.
when the car is going straight and it turns.
Right.
Yeah, you can see it.
But this looks just like plain. There's nothing
Right.
there.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never been on the ride in person. So I'm sure in person it's probably nostalgic for people that have ridden it all
Right.
these years. Kind of
Sure,
like
sure.
how I felt about, People Mover or
Yes.
stop changing things, something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, it
Yeah.
definitely needs to be changed. It needs
Yeah, it
definitely
definitely needs an update. Yeah.
it's dated,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but I don't.
Well,
I
yeah,
think if
it's
they
currently-
tried to remove a Figment ride from Epcot, they would be.
Yeah, I don't think
That
they
would be
should
a-
get rid of
Well, they'll be held
it.
to pay.
They just need to update it and
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you know.
I understand like the colorful stuff, but it needs some kind of consistent theme. I know the theme is imagination, but just throw up in this room and throw up in that room and throw up in that room doesn't make sense.
Like I said, you need to get Terry Gilliam on board, man. That would work.
It's
Laugh
crazy
all you
'cause
want, Shaz, but it works. It would totally work.
They only when did they introduce the Figment meet and greet? Beginning of last year?
Yeah.
Well, it was around before that.
Was it the beginning?
Well, I mean, it was a dedicated site.
It was right. It was after D23, wasn't it?
Meet and greet. Yes.
I mean, but in previous years there was a Figment meet and greet. It just
not in his current iteration. He was a puppet.
Right.
Yeah, he was a puppet with the Dreamfinder.
Yeah.
Right.
So in his current iteration of giant purple dragon,
right.
He's only been meet, but
which some kid knocked over because he was scared.
Oh, how can he be scared of him? He's so cute. But he's always busy. There's always a queue to meet him.
Yeah.
Just shows
how
popular.
I mean, it's because Figment is a legacy EPCOT icon.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And
he's everywhere.
Like you guys said, like
you can buy Figment merch as well. You can't get
Figment
merch outside of.
Well, you can get Figment merch at WAD at Disney Springs, but it's not a lot.
It's not a lot. It's a very small amount. Like these shoulder buddies, you can only buy in EPCOT.
Right.
Well, and that's mostly because of the food and wine and shows. That's all.
Yeah, because they've decided that he is like the mascot of all that kind.
He's a mascot of all of them. Yeah,
Make him
the vessel
that you can buy or figurines. Like
right.
And I don't mean figurines, but like figurines.
No,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
You can pretty much get everything.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Kind of cut out.
You can get. That's because he's in the way. You can get a lot. There's a lot of Figment merch. Everything from phone covers to
Yeah, that's the kind of cheap shit that I say don't do anymore, or don't do a lot.
But they change it all the time.
They can do it, but just don't throw it. I mean, shove it down our throat with all that stuff.
It's the same stuff in every shop, and
it's not the same stuff.
But it's not.
Not Figment is not at all. He's probably the only one.
I don't just mean Figment. I mean it's the same. You have the same shit for every character, and it's just dumb.
But they don't. I mean, example, right? So because you guys clearly know, I got this German fetish. So at the Germany Pavilion, they have the Figment in the lederhosen and the little alpine cap and all that stuff like that in the Christmas shop, and they have like ornaments of him, Figment, with the German kit on these Christmas ornaments that you can only buy in the Germany Pavilion. It's like the only place in the park you can get it.
Okay.
And they have ones for like Great Britain and France.
Yeah, see that
and China.
That's because
Japan.
that's that park. But if you go to, let's say, Walt Disney World or even like Disneyland, if you want like a Mickey with, let's say, a Davy Crockett hat, for instance.
Oh, you can buy that anywhere.
Yeah, that's why. It's like, why? It should only be in Frontierland.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But don't push them all over the place.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes,
that's what
you can go
exactly.
to
That's
and
what
get
Jay
an ornament,
yeah.
but you can go and get a Mickey ornament anywhere. You can get any ornament from any character, and that's all fine. But focus on other things and make different things every year, not the same stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Or like make land specific kind of like merch that's only sold in like the specific areas for the land.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, they used to do that.
That's
They used to,
They used to
I want a Mark Twain die-cast.
He wants his
that
bow.
should be in that mercantile shop.
Yeah, it should be.
Or the one right next to it.
Well, I was going to say Frontierland Trading Post is where you get that. Where you'd get that bad boy. Yeah.
That used to be the one place where you can buy those little pop guns. Back in the
man. That ship has sailed.
Wasn't that that was the place where you can get those shirts, lumberjack shirt. What is it called?
Pendleton Dry Goods Corporation. Right.
Yeah. That shop.
And the Pendleton store is still awesome to this day. Like they have like some of the best Pendleton, like they have all the current Pendleton offerings at the Pendleton Dry Goods. Like if you've for my UK friends, okay, Pendleton is like a big deal, high end flannel, woolen flannel apparel
It's
manufacturer.
basically a bloody lumberjack shirt. Why don't understand?
There
why
you go.
people are excited about it.
It's a bloody lumberjack shirt store.
Because
It's a bloody lumberjack shirt over there.
it's a huge
But,
thing in
yeah,
American culture.
it didn't cost an arm and a leg.
So,
The shirt.
yeah.
But they last forever.
That's nice.
I mean, I have a Pendleton shirt that's literally from like 1961, and it looks like the day that my dad bought
That's older than you.
it. Yeah. And he bought it at the Pendleton dry goods store at DLRA.
Wow.
Frontierland.
That's
Yes.
mad. Wow. That's cool.
Granted, it don't fit me no more because I'm like fat, but you know, still looks great.
There we go. All righty.
Anyway, right. So Jason, now that we heard what Steve would change, what would you change about Journey into Imagination?
Well, like I said, I think it needs to be more consistent theming.
Okay.
I would love a trackless version that
Right.
did more. Yeah, I agree with the animatronics for sure. If you had better,
So Gen 6. At least one Gen 6.
at least, yeah.
Semi-autonomous.
But I mean, you're gonna
I do
have
like the upside down part.
no,
That's-
I didn't. But
Oh, that's
I did like how
the
the
upside
ceiling
down
was flat.
one. It's only because you've got a ceiling thing.
I really dig the upside down part myself. Yeah,
Yeah, the
so-
upside down bit's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably gonna have a lot more animatronics throughout that thing.
Yeah.
You can have some screen-based stuff. That's fine. Like that's
projection technology.
Yeah, probably do it a lot
Right.
better.
Like they have at Tiana's.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, a
Or
lot
like
of
a
it
Frozen
just-
Ever After.
you could reuse some of those gags and just do it better.
Sure.
Yeah. A mix of screen stuff like Tiana's would look okay. I think if it was too much screen, I
Yeah,
think
you don't want that.
Ratatouille's too much screen. It does have a lot of
Right.
props, but Ratatouille's a lot of screen.
So
Yeah.
let me try this one on all of you, right? What do you think about Disney reaching out to Johnny Depp to make him the new Dreamfinder? You think it would work?
Yep.
The dream
I
what?
mean, you think Johnny Depp could carry it off?
I mean, I
Good.
I think
so,
he
yeah.
could carry off pretty much anything. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's him if he
I mean,
wants to
because-
even do it. I don't think he'll want to do it.
well, he might be coming back to the Pirates because they.
Well, you know that
Yeah.
like, pretty much it's almost a done deal with him being Jack Sparrow in Pirate 6, right?
Yes, let's go.
Because they
Just let you know.
they said sorry, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, write me. Where's my check?"
Now they have to do it
Write me
with
the
Gina.
check.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Gina Carano thing is a whole other level.
That's a whole nother bag of chips. I agree. But I mean, you think
she's
Johnny
totally
Depp
going
can
to
carry it
win,
off?
and then they're going to be like, "Oh fuck." Well,
Well, that was cool. That was pretty neat to talk about that, right? I've actually never watched the whole thing or anything, so
Right.
Very cute.
seeing it for the first
Yeah.
time is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
something
and
I do want to add about this, right, is that Kodak was a really cool sponsor when they because they gave Disney the money to build it,
Mhm.
right? Back in 1978, and through 78 through 82, they built the Joker, right? It would be really cool if Disney could find a current, industrial manufacturer of imagery equipment, right? Like Hewlett Packard or like Canon or
Yeah.
Fuji or Fiji, any of those guys to like sponsor or partially sponsor the pavilion.
probably
It
not.
would be really, really cool because I mean, as everybody knows, Eastman Kodak is sadly defunct.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Fuji was their main competitor, and the original colors were going to be red and green.
Right.
And then
Oh, that's right. I
Kodak's
forgot
like,
about
no,
that.
that's Fuji's colors. So
Yeah.
Right.
That's
But
why
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that Disney needs to partner with like an industrial imagery equipment processor or manufacturer to actually get somebody to sponsor the pavilion and then do the updates.
it seems
Yeah.
like they're getting more away from that. Although, Test Track is still Chevy now.
Obviously, still very much GM.
Or
GM.
yeah,
GM,
it went back to
Right.
GM.
Right, just like right now, the government of Norway wrote the check for Frozen Ever After. You know that, right?
And
Well-
Sharon is sponsored by Enterprise, isn't it?
Right.
Still.
Well, specifically speaking, that the Norwegian government employee pension fund wrote the check on Frozen
Really?
Ever After at EPCOT. Yes, that's where the money came from,
Yeah.
and it's paid back handsomely.
I would think
into the
like if
pension
they had
fund.
like a tourism board or something.
Right. Well, I mean, Norway is hugely committed to the pavilion. I mean,
Yeah.
they're one of the few governments of the World Showcase that actually like show up to meetings and engage with the Imagineering staff and engage with
Oh, wow.
corporate board and try to include like, and I mean like their college program. They got so many doggone Norwegian kids in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like more Norwegian kids in Norway than there is in like Mexico and like China combined, as far as international like program students.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be at Norway, there's got to be at least 120 like college program kids there. It's crazy.
Wow.
There's
I mean,
nothing
like
to do
in
up there.
Germany,
It's too cold.
at most there's only like 58. But
Yeah.
like Norway's got like 120. I mean, it's like dwarfs Germany's contribution.
That's
So, I
Norway's
mean-
always bloody packed though.
Well, you know, it's the most popular rides in the park. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go there. Sorry.
And minus the attraction for the pavilion. I mean, one, everybody gets crazy about troll horns and school bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody goes
The Norway
crazy.
bit without Frozen is awesome. The Viking bit, the shop is cool. The
I
Akka's
understand.
House, Disney
And
Princess,
everybody
the food
wants
is
their
there is
Helly
amazing.
Hansen hoodies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I personally think it's garbage, but whatever. I mean,
We should do that right through sometime. That not
Frozen,
Frozen.
Ever
the
After.
old
I don't
one.
think Shazza would
No.
really do it.
I've done that
The
Frozen
old
ride.
one.
It was a
What
one
was
and
it?
Oh,
done.
you're talking about Maelstrom.
Yeah. There you go. That. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do Maelstrom.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm all about doing defunct ride throughs, as you well know, as we have done in my experience.
Is there
By all
videos
means.
of Maelstrom?
The Sky Bucket.
Speaking of that, we should do that video that we found of the Western River expedition. That little CG one.
Maddie's, or not Maddie's, but the one that was computer generated,
Yeah.
the virtual ride through. Yeah, we could do that.
We should
We
do
should
that.
do that.
It'd be fun
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it would.
because it's 3 rides.
Right, and then
Never
you guys
seen
would like kind of get half an idea why I'm so obsessed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because I didn't know. I actually didn't know about it until Lewis was like, "Hey, make this sign," and I'm like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "Oh, this is like the best ride ever made," like you said.
Right. Well, I mean, Zach, you know that like defunct attractions is like my favorite thing to talk.
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Do it all.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
could do it for the rest of my life. No problem.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's crazy to think like how many are defunct. Like so many in the past are like some of the most insane rides are like no longer available, and it's like
Yeah, it's a sad commentary.
yeah.
You know, I mean, like
We
like
should
for
try
example,
to.
I mean,
Yeah, we should
Pardon?
try to do as many as we
We should do a
can. We
defunct
could find
series.
videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just got to find a decent video because most of them are gonna be older.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I mean, I know Crystal the K is really good at cleaning up stuff.
He is. He did that.
Like
so
as
I
far as like
found that
digital
People
restoration.
Mover- Yeah, I found that People Mover video and I showed it to him, and he's like, "I'm gonna fix this." So
Right.
he did, and it looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's tight. I agree.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Chris could do it, provided he got permission from the original producer.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out.
And it would be just, you know, it'd be a public service. I mean, like clearly, I mean, we'd have to figure out how to compensate Chris, but
I think he did that with the People Mover one.
right.
He
Yeah,
did.
well, I
mean,
that.
he did it as a public
He gave the
service.
guy credit and stuff too.
Right.
So
Like he had attributed credit to the original producer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, in theory, we could do that with all the attractions. Heck, we could clean up America Sings. And
Yeah.
that would be epic.
Mm.
That's something else for you to add to your never-ending list of stuff, Jace.
You need a good 4K upscaler and
Right.
just
Great.
figure out how to
Yeah, Chris
be
has
really
it.
good at
Well,
colors.
Alex helped me with mine with my 1993 video, so Alex helped me with that.
You just need to
That turned out really good.
do better color grading and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different sections and whatnot. I can do
There you
something.
go, Zach. We hit
I
1
want to
hour.
say something, but I'm not going to say it live. I'm going to hold on to it till we're done. But a plan is forming in my little squirrel head right now.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, it's epic. It's better than Terry Gilliam.
Oh wow. That is a bold statement.
It is bold statement.
He is holding
You
it
heard it
in.
here first,
It's a bold
folks.
statement night. Damn right.
All right. I think we're gonna call it on this one.
Yeah.
Well, somebody
Yes,
has
hit
any
the
last?
magic hour.
Yeah. Last comments.
I do want to say to all our friends out there in the ether, if you get the opportunity, I, for one, recommend that you experience the attraction in its entirety, in its current state, before it goes away. So if you have the ability to get to EPCOT Center, please experience this attraction. You won't regret it. It's a great experience.
And that
Yeah, it's good
one
fun.
little spark song will be stuck in your head.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. But
Absolutely.
it's the Sherman Brothers. That often it always
Yeah.
happens.
So of course
Yeah,
it will
yeah.
be.
Yeah. Because
We love One Little Spark. Great song.
I think that ride's probably going to be upgraded in the next 5 years.
Here's hoping.
I hope so, because it needs it. It needs
I think they'll wait until they've tinkered around with what they're doing with the Cars ride, wherever they decide to stick it.
Yeah, but that's a different part of it. But
But Imagineering don't only like to do one brick project at a time. You know how long it took them to do Tiana's. They're not going to do 2 parks at the same time. They just can't. They can't. Their brains can't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
Not
it took them
anymore.
4 years to make Tron.
Not anymore.
Which was a
back
copy
in-
of another ride. So
I mean, back in the day, they
It's
made
better,
Epcot
though.
and Tokyo Disneyland within what 6 months of each other.
yeah, but that was
crazy.
before there was all this I can't say it. Bureaucracy.
Bureaucratic.
And when they just did what they would, they just did it. Do you need to do this?
yeah.
Yes, please. Here's the money. Off you trot. They don't
well,
do that.
I'm saying all that money didn't come from Disney, so that's why
No.
they were able to do whatever they wanted.
That's why Tokyo Disneyland is superior.
Because they were like, "Here's money. Do it the right way."
Yeah.
They didn't cheap out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, and plus, look how long it's taken them to revamp Epcot. And what have they done? They put a new garden in, put some paths in, built the monstrosity that is the communal hall, which is like a bloody dinner hall.
Yeah, isn't that
horrible?
The cafeteria.
Yes.
and those lights they put in by that wall
Yeah.
statue don't even work half the time.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I was there, it wasn't illuminated well. It was very dark.
Half the floor was broken when we were there in November, and they fixed it. The week
I
we
mean,
were there.
yeah, that's like, did they not test that out first? Because I've seen things of other rides. They make stuff in the background and test it out in their shops for a long time before they put it out. You can't make a floor and test it out and see if it's waterproof. I mean,
Oh, look at Toontown, what they did. They put that
Right.
fake grass in and everything, and then all of a sudden the concrete's breaking. And stuff.
they don't even have the water working on Donald's boat, and that's been like that since day one. It just
Yeah, it's
doesn't
kind of
work.
sad.
They
Agreed.
just left it like that.
I think David from Fresh Bake said, the same thing I would do is just bring it back to what it used to be. Forget about the stupid fountains. I think this is what he was saying, was just bring it back to where you can get up on Donald's boat and go up to the second floor and just leave it like that.
They would rather you not get on stuff so they don't have to take care of it or whatever.
Yeah. I still have a 360 from that boat. As a roller coaster is coming from
Goofy Sky School.
the other Gadget,
Coaster. Right.
So I took a 360 as the coaster's coming down, and I did it from the top of Donald's boat.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're done. See ya.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share for friends and family. And
Let's talk about New Year's Eve.
Yeah, don't forget.
We'll
get there. We'll get there.
No, but we're still live. So we
Yeah,
need to
it's-
talk about
yes.
that before we-
He's getting there. Takes him a while to warm
Let me
up. He's
finish
getting
the
there.
thoughts in my head.
Luis is
Now I forgot what I was
a
saying. No,
Jay's funny.
share with friends and family. Let us know how we're doing. Comment below. And yes, New Year's Eve.
Before we start, I've got a question.
Chad,
What did you do with Snoop yesterday when you binned him off your microphone?
He is becoming the grand prize for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Because he was talking about pulling his head off yesterday, and I was very disturbed.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, so
Snoop had the butt.
Snoop's been retired, and Jiminy has now taken his place. As you can see, stop
Yeah.
touching me.
Yeah, Jiminy will be up here for a while.
Yeah.
He's still in one piece. Maybe I'll give him away.
You'll give him away.
He should be the grand prize on one of the trivias, I think.
Yeah.
I'll give him away on New Year's on the trivia.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool.
He'll be a bonus.
There you go.
Bonus prize.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
speaking of.
What are we talking about? New Year's?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, there he is.
So we do these ride-throughs. We've been doing them for almost 2 whole years now. I think we started in February of
Yeah,
23.
I think
Yep.
so.
So we're close to 2 years.
Hang on, I'll tell
Last
you.
year we did our favorite ride-throughs on New Year's Day, and we're going to do the same thing this year
me New Year's
17th
Eve.
of February 2023 was the first
on New
one.
Year's Eve. Yeah, we'll be doing 2 shows this time. One for our UK friends, just so you people don't know that Zack and
Represent.
Sharon are actually from the UK. What time does that one start, Steve?
We're gonna do one at 3:00 Disneyland time in Anaheim, California time, because 4:00 is the UK's New Year's. So we want to celebrate with our friends and family over there on
their New Year.
Yeah, on 4:00
Our time.
Tuesday.
Midnight their time.
Yeah, it'll be
You
midnight.
nearly
there.
said noon then, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing another one for our East Coast friends, meaning that guy and Kenny. And what time is that one?
We don't know yet. 6?
So that would be 9 p.m. Well,
yeah,
it'd be 8 p.m. I guess, 8 p.m. DLRA time or 11 p.m. WDT time.
You want to start that late?
That late?
Or whatever? Because
I'm good. Whatever's clever.
What time are we doing a trivia?
I don't know. I was going to throw it in there somewhere.
I mean, I figured I was going to be on from 3 o'clock DLRA time forward.
I don't know if we have that much content.
we could talk.
We got so much.
We can fill the time, Jace. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
our last one.
Hang on. Are you and Zach going to join us for the East Coast one too?
Well, I will be. 'Cause I'll be up
Yeah,
anyway.
probably.
Hello, when
Zach
do I ever
joined
go
us
to bed
last
already?
year.
Yeah.
So if we're starting at 3 o'clock for their, you want to start at 9 o'clock East Coast time? Is that what you're saying?
That would be 6
Well,
p.m.
we
Disneyland
started at
time.
6
That's like a
p.m.
3-hour
we started,
thing there.
We started 6 p.m. WDWT to coincide with 11 o'clock GMT. Right? I hate having to do this in 12-hour increments. I
Get him
can
a time
totally do this
difference.
with a 24-hour increment. But whatever.
Because
I'm gonna play by the rules.
The one from last year was just about 4 hours long that we did, and that was the Walt Disney World New Year's special we
If
did.
we start at 11 p.m. Disney World time, that's 8 p.m. your time, Steve, and it's 4 a.m. our time, Zach.
Okay.
Which is no problem for me because I'm always up that time anyway. He might have wavered by then and conked out.
You said 8 p.m. East Coast time?
No, my time.
No. 11 Eastern is going to be 0400 GMT.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
8 p.m.
8, Steve.
8 p.m.
9 for you.
DLRA time.
So, okay. So we start at 8 p.m. Disneyland time.
Right.
We will do the trivia right off the bat.
Cool.
Okay.
And that'll
Okay.
be probably a half an hour or so.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
because it's
then
only,
we can start
only
the
20
video.
questions.
Yeah.
So I will schedule that on
So
the site as well.
that'll be a trivia, and then maybe one ride through, and then celebrate.
If you would be
Then
so
it'll be,
kind.
if that's
Yeah.
an hour, because it's only going to be, if you started at 8
Thank you.
my time, it's only an hour. Going to be only an hour show.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Well, we can go afterwards. I mean,
Yeah.
if we start it earlier,
If you start at like 7:30 or 7, that's 10 o'clock Lewis's time.
Lewis, what's your availability?
Like I said, I'm available from 1500 DLRA time to duration.
All right, we'll start at 7.
Meaning, okay, so on the 31st from 3 p.m. DLRA
3 p.m.,
time
yeah,
to
yeah,
until
yeah.
we're complete.
Yep.
You know,
Okay,
like
so
the only
starting at-
place I have to be is I have to be somewhere on. I have to be at work on the 3rd at 7 p.m.
Oh yeah.
WWBT.
Yeah, we're not going to be live for that
I didn't
long.
think we were going to be
3
that live that long. Though,
Okay, so we start
I know
at,
we're like, huh?
we start at 4 o'clock for, was it 4
No.
o'clock or 3 o'clock?
No.
Great.
We start. Wait. We start 3 o'clock Disneyland time to celebrate.
Right, and how long do you want it to go?
UK
That's going to
community.
be an hour, because
Right.
at 4 o'clock Disneyland time is 12 midnight for the UK guys.
GMT, right?
Okay,
Okay. And then if we start 7 o'clock Disneyland time, that'll be 10 o'clock Lewis's time in the East Coast for Disney World time.
okay, that works.
And then that way we still have a couple hours to do the ride through and the trivia. And that gives us plenty of time for the 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
That means we can have time for Call of Duty in between.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Well, I got an idea about that, but we'll talk about that off.
All right,
off
Lewis,
live.
I want you to at least give us your favorite ride through.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm a little biased, Jason. My favorite one is Skyway, of course.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no,
It's either
that's
do-
perfect.
We either do Skyway or we do Mark Twain. We got to do one of the two.
The Skyway from DLRA?
Skyway was
or-
from the 26th of
Both.
January,
We-
2024, so that counts this year. So you can have
we
that.
need to do both.
We did both. Yeah.
We need to do both. But if we have to make a choice, if we have to honestly make a choice, then I
Mark
want
Twain was
Magic,
the week after.
I want Magic Kingdom Skyway, but that's me.
All right. We got plenty of content then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I got some ideas. I got some ideas.
Yeah, but offline.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
Absolutely.
still live. We're still live.
Well,
It's like 4 p.m.
I'm gonna melt Zach's brain.
for those watching,
Okay. All right.
for those watching, we'll put in the description what our schedule will be. But you can always find it going to Science Amusement at Instagram, and of course, I'm sure they will post it on theirs. But we'll have it available. And you can go to What's This Games for updates and rules for the trivia. I'll put the schedule on that for that one game as well. So I guess that's it for now. Oh, there you go. Put it in the chat.
There it is.
And then the trivia will start at that 7 p.m. There you go.
Perfect.
I didn't even think about that.
it just hit me and like, wait, I gotta put it up here. So
Cool. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
we'll see you New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.